KISW.
World. I'm Ricker from KISW 99.9, the Rock of Seattle. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome everyone listening in Seattle and all over the world at KISW.com, as well as members of the prestigious press joining us here today. The Seattle PI, Q13 Fox News, the Enumclaw Sporting News, ESPN Magazine, the Wall Street Journal, the Bellingham Herald, the New York Times, Showtime Boxing, Cooking Light Monthly, Gentleman's Quarterly, Vibe, Ebony Magazine, Cosmopolitan, National Geographic Magazine, and Barely Legal. Today, September 18th, 2008, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the panel before you today. From the BJ Shea Morning Experience, Rick Robertson, a.k.a. Double R, as well as Steve Migliori, a.k.a. Steve the Producer. And from the men's room, the Ted Smith and Steve the Thrill Hill. I'd also like to introduce to you today's moderator. From Q13 Fox News Sports Director, Mr. Dan Devone. Dan, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Ricker. Thanks for having me here today. Also want to thank the media that has gathered from all over the country. A shout out to Jim Lampley, happens to be here, Michael Buffer, Dr. Fernie Pacheco, and of course Bert Sugar on hand as well. I have a prepared statement to read, and then we'll get some comments from participants. But due to the fragile nature of the situation, there will not, I repeat, there will not be any questions. I'm here today to officially announce that due to several months of unnegotiable infighting and irreconcilable differences between the two principals, Double R and the Ted Smith, KISW had no choice but to officially settle the issue in the squared circle. It will be known as the Throwdown in T-Town. The Throwdown in T-Town will happen Friday, October 24th at Emerald Queen Casino in Tacoma. The Throwdown in T-Town will happen. We'll get to your main event in just a moment, but a few side notes about the Throwdown. There will be 5 matches total, including an event featuring the KISW Rock Girls. In addition, a thumb wrestling death match between Steve the Producer and Steve the Thrill Hill will also take place. And now to our main event. Our main event will be a 3-round boxing match between the Ted Smith and Double R. 3 3-minute rounds, a real boxing match, real referee, real ring, even a real timekeeper. And now a few words from both of the participants from the headline bout at the Throwdown in T-Town. First up, your challenger. He was born in College Park, Maryland, currently residing in the Capitol Hill section of Seattle, Washington. Weighing in at 230 pounds, standing at 5'9". His discipline is badass. With a record of 0-0. His last fight had him getting pushed into a mud puddle by David Kellogg in the 7th grade. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Ted Smith.
The first thing I'd like to do is thank a few people that have been helping me out the last couple months. Obviously, the first thank you goes to the KISW family for setting this up. There's an infight here that has to be taken care of, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Next, I'd like to thank Dave in Level 4 CrossFit, a.k.a. Arlington Kickboxing Academy, Cappy's Boxing Club, George, who's at the table with me, George Watkins, my jiu-jitsu instructor, and, of course, the man that's helped me out the last few months the most, my manager, Phil, the Cougar Anderson. Also like to thank Steve the Thrill Hill for stepping up and having my back in this match. It's pretty simple. October 24th, there's going to be 9 minutes of pain. Double R is going to feel it. He's good at talking. We're good at fighting. Let's get it on.
Thank you, Ted. Next, he was born in Bellingham, Washington, currently residing in Mercer Island. He weighs in at 269 pounds with a height of 6 feet 2 inches. His discipline is ADD. And with a record of 12 wins and 1 loss, his last fight in December of '99 outside the Royal in Bellingham, Washington, where he got sucker punched by an unidentified guy. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Double R.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks to all the media that's here today. Thank you to all the people that cared enough to come out here during your lunch period where you should be stuffing your faces. The man to my left here, the midget to my left here, has disrespected me. He has broken the guy code like the little bitch he is. He needs to recognize. He will recognize. You all will recognize. You see his nose? I'm going to smash it all over his little midget face. This will be the fight of my life. Rarely do I have anger or disrespect for people that I don't knock out. On December 24th, it will be Christmas Eve. On October 24th, it will be the last day that D. Ted Smith will walk this earth. I'm just saying he might be in a wheelchair. I wasn't, like, inflicting death. I'm not going to kill him.
You're going to kill him.
No, I'm not going to kill him.
He dies. You guys are going to need this, a white towel to throw in a ring.
I'm not afraid of Ted, and I'm not afraid of his trainers. 2 of them make up one of mine. He will be knocked out, believe it. I'm living this thing. From now on, I'm just training just so I don't kill him. Takes great discipline. I don't know where that ADD thing came from, but I feel bad for you, Ted. I thought we were friends, but no. This is it. You're going down, buddy. I'm living this thing.
Thank you, Double R. What I'd like to have both participants do right now is officially sign your contracts.
What? We got to sign something?
Yes, your contract.
All right. You got a pen?
Well, that makes it official. The showdown in T-Town is signed. Thank you, fighters, again. This historic and soon-to-be legendary event, the Throwdown in T-Town, will be at the Emerald Queen Casino on October 24th. Tickets available to Rockaholic Club members starting Wednesday, September 24th at 10 a.m. Tickets for the general public go on sale Saturday, September 27th at 10 a.m. through Ticketmaster and at the Emerald Queen Casino box office. Listen to KISW for further news and check KISW.com. I'm Dan Avona again. Thank you for joining us. And next up, it is the showdown in T-Town.
Good job, bro.
I'll let Walter know about that.
You want to get a good one like this, do what?
It started with one phone call.
I'm the biggest star on that station. I'm going to prove it to you once and for all.
Now there's gonna be an all-out throwdown.
You'll see it crystal clear. My knuckles across your forehead.
The Throwdown in T-Town.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ted Smith.
There's an infight here that has to be taken care of, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Double R.
The man to my left here, he's broken the guy code You see his nose? I'm gonna smash it all over his little midget face.
October 24th at Emerald Queen Casino. 99.9 KISW presents The Throwdown in T-Town. A 3-round boxing match between the Ted Smith from the men's room and Double R from the BJ Shea Morning Experience. Plus 4 other matches.
Rockaholic Club members get your tickets starting Wednesday or through Ticketmaster starting next Saturday. Visit KISW.com frequently for more info.
The Throwdown in T-Town. Enjoy Bud Light responsibly. From the Rock of Seattle. 99.9 KISW.